And here's your host, there's Dawson!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Blankety Blank, the BBC programme which has proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that there is life after drivel. Tonight's show, though, however, has a birthday feel. In other words, when you've seen it, it'll put years on you. We still have the sort of prizes, believe me, that prizes that you have to pay a burglar to steal. But this is not the point of the show. The show is having fun, and one day we're going to find it. And to get us in a good mood, tonight's star joke sent in by a viewer. He's sent in by Hamilton McClingfoyle. He's a retired horse strangler from Paisley who spends his time now counting his legs in the bath. This is his joke. What do you get if you cross a cow with a giraffe? Of course, the answer is a 6-foot chop. It's one thing about this show, it may not be funny, but it's British. Time now to meet our distinguished cabal of celebrities, and I'm so proud of the people we have with us tonight. First of all, a gentleman, how can I describe this man's talent? Raconteur, comedian, actor, singer, musician. He's a sort of Chas and Dave for the thinking man. A man who is known for Mayfair society. Duke of York, Duchess of Argyll, the Earl of Warwick. He knew them all. Mind you, most of those pubs are closed now. Full of course to Lance Percival! A lady who I'm so proud to be once reunited with. She's a very old friend. She is, of course, a fearless wordsmith of Fleet Street. A woman who sees life and writes it down as she sees it, which isn't easy through a bottle. She will be remembered when Shakespeare is forgotten, but not until. She's a crusader. She's a sort of Joan of Arc with ink. Jean Rook! Not a lot to say for this next celebrity of ours. He started off life on That's Life as a toothpick for Esther Ranson. He's now become an artist and a great celebrity in his own right, and he's certainly going places. Next week he's in the Orkneys. Bill Buckley! Fern Britton is an artist. I'll mention the name first. The reason is because it's a girl who started off at the bottom, and she's slowly working herself up to obscurity. I've offered to help this girl with her career, but she won't take my hotel key. Fern Britton! Twice for you. I will not use the phrase old-timer for our next celebrity, but this man's been going longer than John Hanson's sand rash. He's been in the business so long, you can remember when the Archers only had an allotment. I'll give you a clue. Remember that phrase, roses grow on you? Well, he's here tonight with a new suit and green fly, Norman Vaughan! The last time this beauteous maiden was on our show, she was fantastic, she was unbelievable, and then I let her out the dressing room. Wonderful girl. And I'll tell you something, she was offered a big part in that big soap opera in America, Dallas, but she wouldn't change her name to Howard Keel. Leslie Judd. Time now to meet our contestants. First of all, Pauline, because on this show, ladies are always first. Pauline Gold from Pinner. Pauline is single as yet, but she eats so many vegetables, she's known locally as 9-carat gold. You work for a public relations company, and your biggest client is Honda.
Yes,
isn't it?
That's right.
Well, they've been a triumph so far. Yamaha going too fast for you? Colin Clifford from Mansfield. Colin's job is that of a stripper in an iron foundry. Is that right?
Yes.
I've never ever said this on the box, but my wife used to be a a stripper, in the sort of... She tried to ape Gypsy Rose Lee, but when she undressed my wife, she looks like Christopher Lee. Only she's taller. Is this true that your wife, Faye, she makes knickers for a living? Yeah. And her breath comes in short pants? Right. Now, just relax. Don't be worried. You've got a super audience in, right? Just take your time. Now, ladies first. With a bit of luck, you might walk out with just a pen. Some smashing prizes tonight. We've got a milk-making machine. It's called a cow. I hear Farmer Dawson's daughter got married last week, and instead of confetti, the guest threw blanks at her. Now, remember, the clue is in the question. Lance Percival, old friend of friends, I hear Farmer Dawson's daughter got married last week, and instead of confetti, the guest threw blanks at her.
Lights.
All right, Jean? Thank you, my love. Bill. When you have an answer, do you mind lighting your lights so that people at home think it's worth paying the licence for? It's only 40-watt bulb, but it does mean a lot. Everything all right, Fern? What's the matter, love?
Nothing.
Just take your time, don't worry. And you look lovely. Don't like me overdraft. I hear Farmer Dawson's daughter got married last week, and instead of confetti, the guest threw blanks at her.
Hey.
Hey. Are you sticking to that?
I think so.
Oh, good for you. Have courage of your convictions. It's wrong, but have courage of your... Before we start, Lance, anything happening nice for you these days?
Well, I wrote that down second, but I wrote that down first.
I haven't seen you for a while. What's happening these days?
Last time I saw you were playing golf.
That's right.
And since then I've been busy writing a book of funny poems about dogs, because I got the idea by watching you play golf. You look like a giant pug on heat, so I decided...
Jean Rook, master wordsmith. What have you got for me? Peas.
I'm sorry.
What the hell's peas got to do with it?
Could have been bees.
I'll have a chat to you tomorrow. Bill Buckley, old love, you must have something for me that must be good.
Well, I was close-ish. See, I haven't played this game before.
No, I'm not surprised. God, you're not on Doom Watch. Fern Britton, what have you...
Might be slightly misconstrued.
Put it in the hot weather. Now, this is going to be different. This is the old variety days. Norman, my mate, watch this. He never lets me down.
I don't think it's right, but it's sincere.
I mean, it could have been. It's not a story, it's a serial. Leslie Judd, my love.
Now, can you tell the difference between hay and...
No, it's the same thing.
No difference.
Yes.
Well, you've done very well there. You've got two, right? Now, it's up to you now, Colin. And don't be nervous, please. That cardigan will get you through halfway, OK? My great nautical ancestor, Long John Dawson, always had to go one better than anyone else. Instead of a parrot on his shoulder, he had a blank or blanks. Now, remember, don't budgie off this. Don't budgie. I'm going to give it a chance. My great nautical ancestor, Long John Dawson, always had to go one better than anybody else. Instead of a parrot on his shoulder, he had a blank or blanks. OK?
Well, that...
Do you know, Norm, you're looking really well.
Thank you, lad.
Never altered that fella. He was old when he started. Press your lights, OK? My great nautical ancestor, Long John Dawson, always had to go one better than anyone else. Instead of a parrot on his shoulder, he had a blank or blanks.
Vulture. What?
Vulture?
A vulture.
There's prizes to be won, you know. I'm not putting down as I'm on parade. Lads, we have vulture.
Yes, well, I've spelled it rather badly.
At least you tried. He was easily spotted. Jean,
Oh, you wanted me to be literate.
pterodactyl.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, I do know it's a prehistoric bird. You spelt it wrong. For a kick-off, it's PT to start with. I just thought I'd try to watch. It's supposed to be a journalist. How typical. No wonder the truth gets distorted. Bill Buckley.
Well, I couldn't spell pterodactyl, so I put one I could spell, but it's wrong.
This is ridiculous. Fern, what have you got for me?
I think you're going to be quite pleased with this.
Norman Bond, friend of friends, all-round good egg. What have you got for me?
I was going to write vulture, but...
And I thought you'd retired on your own accord. Leslie Judd, looking like a leopard. What are you...
Big seabird. Albatross?
That's stupid.
No.
Well, anyway, you've got one, Colin. And any man should be proud of that, so at least you've got that. Now, you're behind, right?
Yes.
So you go first, Colin. Cyrano de Dawson was so cowardly, he ran away from every sword fight. In fact, he was the only musketeer to have a dueling scar on his blank. Cyrano de Dawson was so cowardly, he ran away from every sword fight, Jean. In fact, he was the only musketeer to have a dueling scar on his blank. Okay? All right, Slits. Thank you, folks. Cyrano de Dawson was so cowardly, he ran away from every sword fight. In fact, he was the only musketeer to have a dueling scar on his blank.
Behind. Or bottom.
Bottom.
Yeah,
We'll go for bottom. We have bottom.
Well,
Lance.
I had a problem, so...
That'll do. Jean Rook.
I could spell it.
Oh, beautiful. Bill. Bottom, well done. What have you got for me, Fern? Oh, no, I'm not playing with you.
Nope.
Every job has its penalties. Norman. Bomb! Proud I am. Hey! Lovely. Well done. 6-2. Right, now, it's up to you, my darling, to get to the game. Let's see. You can't play with Lance, and you can't play with Leslie. When Dazzler Dawson takes a penalty kick, it's so fast, the goalkeeper has no time to blank or blanks before it's in the back of the net. Now, this is a tricky one, because you don't play football in the cells, do you?
You try.
Yeah, you do try. When Dazzler Dawson takes a penalty kick, it's so fast, the goalkeeper has no time to blank or blanks before it's in the back of the net. All right, Paulie, now take your time, sweetheart. If you saw the prizes, they're not worth winning anyway. When Dazzler Dawson takes a penalty kick, it's so fast the goalkeeper has no time to blank or blanks before it's in the back of the net.
Dive.
Dive? That's not a bad one, actually. Jean, we have dive.
I've got the same thing.
Duck?
Yeah.
No. Bill?
I don't think you're going to be very pleased with me. I've kind of got a bit wrong.
Right, well, what can I say? You're a victim of circumstance, my love. And there we go, that's the way it goes. Colin, will you join me now for Super Match? We have to say goodbye to you, unfortunately, Pauline. You were a very valiant contestant. You really were, you know, rough. What? You don't go away empty-handed, you'll take away with something. Something that you can treasure for many years to come. You're taking with you a Blankety Blank Chapman pen. Super Match. Now, we held a poll with the studio audience, those who were not already in a deep coma, to ascertain what they thought was the most appropriate phrase or saying that's concealed in the legend behind the board. Rising in popularity, we have 50 blanks, 100 blanks, and 150 blanks. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you at home who can't be here on this pulse racing night, here are some of the prizes that can be gleaned from tonight's larceny.
Put some colour into your home with a year's supply of fresh flowers. Be on call with your own telephone answering machine. Try some gourmet cooking using the very best in kitchenware. Brighten up the house with this collection of lovely lamps. Meals in a moment with the latest in microwave ovens. And for our star prize tonight, a superb BBC microcomputer and monitor.
All these prizes here tonight from courtesy of Billy Cotton's waistcoat pocket. Now then, will you reveal the legend behind the board, please? Thank you. We have blank pot. You can choose 3 celebrities to help you. Would you like first?
Bill, please.
Bill Buckley. Blank pot.
I should think flower pot.
Flower pot, yes, that's a blooming good one. What else?
Leslie.
Leslie Judd.
Teapot.
Teapot. Smart, nice, lovely. Who else?
Norman.
Norman Vaughan.
I'd teapot, but I'll tell you what I'll do, coffee pot.
Do you know,
Or chamber pot.
I never thought you were a Jerry. You got that guy from the Po Valley. No. Bill with flour, Norm with coffee or chamber, or Leslie with tea, but you could have one of your own.
No, I'll take Leslie's tea.
You're going for Leslie's tea. Can we see reveal for 50 bucks we have? Flour for Bill. Well done, Bill Buckley.
Thank you.
For 100 bucks we have tea. Well, there we go. For 150 bucks, however, just to satisfy our curiosity, we have... How very, very salient. Well, you have won a telephone answering machine, which is a dwarf on a turntable. However, if you're lucky enough, you may return for the head-to-head. So until then, Colin, you'd also, of course, take your Blankety, Blank, Jack, and Ben, because nobody's allowed to leave without them.
No.
OK?
Righto.
Nice to meet you, mate.
Much.
All right, see you
Very
later.
much.
Right, go. Bye. Time now to meet our next contestant. Hi, Stevie.
Hi.
Ladies first, let's have a look at you now. Stevie Bratcher from Peyton in Devon. You're a housewife and you're married to Dennis. You have 2 children, Grant and Adam. And you're very small, aren't you? Stand up, are you small? Let's have a look.
Shoes on or off?
Take your shoes off. Come on, stand up.
I'm stuck.
You know, she's so small, she's got wheels fitted to her earrings. Always remember this, they don't make diamonds as big as bricks, right? Because I'm short, I used to be 6 foot, but I was hit with a lift. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Ken. Are you going to wear that suit on the show? Ken Downton from Wimborne in Dawson. You're married to Linda and you have 2 sons, Kiernan and Adrian, and Ken has his own company which is reclaiming waste industrial solvents. Yes, there's methane in his madness. Your ambition is to learn to fly, isn't it?
It could be, yes.
Don't do it. Your feathers drop off your arms. I flew the other day with an old airline called Biblical Airways. Terrible. The only plane I ever know that took off from a kneeling position. Ladies first, Stevie. All right? Or as Margaret Rutherford would say, oh, Stevie. Oh, Henry, cried Anne Boleyn, as the executioner raised his axe. You might have chosen a better day. I've just spent 3 ducats on this blank or blanks of the hairdresser. Now, remember, the clue is in the question. Incidentally, you might not know this, but Quasimodo retired today. He got a lump sum. Oh, Henry, cried Anne Boleyn, as the executioner raised his axe. You might have chosen a better day. I've just spent 3 ducats on this blank or blanks at the hairdresser's. Remember, the clue is in the question, right? OK. Let's get the hell of show. Oh, Henry, cried Anne Boleyn, as the executioner raised his axe. You might have chosen a better day. I've just spent 3 ducats on this blank or blanks at the hairdresser's.
Wig.
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 You're staying for with wig.
I'm staying with wig.
Fine. To pay or not to pay? Lance Percival, we have wig.
I thought as she was about to die, the last thing she'd want would be a permanent, you see.
Never mind, don't worry, you can still lose. Jean Rook, love of loves.
If I were dying, I'd know.
Bill Buckley, you've been a big asset on the show today. You've been like ballast. Say something, for God's sake.
Perm.
Yes, well, I must have had a go for that. What have you got from me on the lower strata, Fern?
Well, You're not going to be very pleased.
No, it's not for me. It's what you think is right. Norman!
That's gotta be it.
That's gotta be it. Leslie! Well, never mind, because despite what they think, you've still got one. Right. Right, Ken, it's your turn. Best of luck. It seems the latest fashion is for men to wear dresses. How ridiculous. Where are we supposed to put our blank or blanks? It seems the latest fashion is for men to wear dresses. How ridiculous. Where are we supposed to put our blank or blanks? Just one B. It seems the latest fashion is for men to wear dresses. How ridiculous, Ken. Where are we supposed to put our blank or blanks?
Wallet?
Wallet. Oh. You just saved a series. Lance, we have wallets.
Last time I wore when I was thinking of wearing dresses, I would worry about my zippers, unfortunately, not the wallet.
Because you live in a stockbroker belt. Jean, my darling.
Well, you put them in, I'm sorry.
Never
Put 'em
mind.
in once.
No, it's in the currency of the day. Bill Buckley.
I was thinking along the same lines as Lance, I'm afraid.
Now, Fern, what have we got, Chuck?
Right, this is what I thought.
Ah! Wallets! Hey! Let's be good.
Well, the only problem I thought fellas would have, but then, fortunately...
Oh, wallets. Right, you see what? Now, it's up to you, my little Stevie. Just take your time. Dolly Parton had to escape from a fire in her fifth-floor hotel bedroom. She tied a blank or blanks to the bed and climbed down to safety. Dolly Parton had to escape from a fire in her fifth-floor hotel bedroom. She tied a blank or blanks to the bed and climbed down to safety.
Oh, do my light.
Miss Scarlett, he ain't coming no more, Miss Scarlett. That there, Rick Butler. Just take your time. Dolly Parton had to escape from a fire in her fifth-floor hotel bedroom. She tied a blank or blanks to the bed and climbed down to safety.
Bras.
Bras! Very good. That's an uplifting experience. You have bras.
I only have one, but I do one.
Oh,
Can't play with me.
oh, no, of course.
I really can hardly bear to show you this, but I thought of that.
Fern, my beloved, can we help this lass to greatness?
Shall we have a go?
Yes, with bras. Oh. What have we got, Norman? Oh, look at this. You're 5-3, Ken. Let me see, you can only play with Lance, Jean and Bill on the upper strata, right? My next-door neighbour's garden is completely neglected. Why, last week they found a blank that had been there since World War II. Now, it can't be Frog, because frogs don't live that long, right? My next-door neighbour's garden is completely neglected. Last week they found a blank that had been there since World War II. My next-door neighbour... Right, what's more, Ken, for you? My next-door neighbour's garden is completely neglected. Why? Last week they found a blank that had been there since World War II.
Bomb?
A bomb. Well done. I shall ask them about that.
Well, I thought very hard about this, and I thought I'll have a bomb.
Oh, wonderful!
After I tried too, and I thought I am on target.
Hey! Love it!
Go ahead.
You know, when you watch this programme at home, it's ever so easy, isn't it? I haven't got any right yet, have I?
No. No, don't be more sorry than we are. You came recommended. No, listen, you did what you thought was right.
I did.
And that's all you can ask.
Yeah.
Now, let me see. 5-5. Oh, we have what's referred to in the Americanese as a tiebreaker here. Yeah, I just love your country, Britain. Only one thing wrong, it hasn't got a roof. Now, it's a tiebreaker situation, right? Now, when you get the answer to the question, write it down. The panel won't write it, they'll speak what they think is the right answer. If you marry up with them, if you match with them, first one to put the card up is winner. OK. Me go now to middle. Jane follow.
What game are we playing now, Geoffrey?
I think our local taxi firm is in financial trouble. The other day, they came to pick me up in a blank taxi. I think our local taxi firm is in financial trouble.
Yes.
The other day, they came to pick me up in a blank. I think our local taxi firm is in financial trouble. The other day, they came to pick me up in a blank. Now, be careful. OK, Lance?
I thought the cheapest transport would be a wheelbarrow.
Never mind. Jean?
A hearse.
No, she didn't rehearse that enough. That goes well in Gravesend. Bill Buckley. This'll be good.
A mini.
Fern.
Rickshaw?
Rickshaw?
Well, could be.
Oh, there's a chink in your armour.
Norman,
you've got it.
I've got it. No problem. Motorbike and sidecar.
No. We are from the planet Earth. Planet Earth. Leslie Jones.
A go-kart. You come and join me for Super Match again, please. Wonderfully done. Well done, Ken. Don't we can replace the suit. Well, we have to say goodbye to you, Stevie, but believe me, you've been a wonderful contestant, made a lot of friends tonight, and you're not going away empty-handed. Do you know why? Because you're taking with you something that cannot be replaced. You're taking with you a...
Blankety blank, checkbook and pen.
Yes, it's Super Match again. Please reveal the legend. I hope this is not going to be in vain. Oh, you've got to have heart. Lord Blackney, you can have three of the panellists to help you. Who do you fancy? Who do you think?
Norman, please.
Norman for blood.
Donor.
Very good. Blood donor, says Norman. Who else?
Leslie, please.
Leslie Judd.
Blood sport.
Blood sport. Very, very good. Who else?
Jean, please.
Jean.
Bloodshed.
Right, we've got shed, donor and sport. Jean with shed, Norman with donor, Leslie with sport. Now, you can, of course, accept out the donor. Or if you feel that there's one you'd like yourself, by all means, can do it.
I think I'll stick with Norman's choice.
You're going with Norman, and I don't believe it's a good one with donor, right? Now, for 50 blacks, we have... blood test. Yes. Well, for 100 blacks, we have... group.
Yes,
But for 150 blacks, while the nation is now riveted to their seats, we have... Look what you've won, Ken. You won a set of enamel cooking utensils, which is 4 spoons with an undercoat. Now, You are in the head-to-head now, because you're streets ahead of the field in your own little quiet way. You've managed to get this far. And you could double this to the star prize tonight. A BBC microcomputer with monitor. So I'll tell you, it's marvellous. There's 4 strings on it, if you get the right one. So join me now on the head-to-head, right? I turn around here. That's... OK. Lovely suit, that. Who wrote the lyrics? No, it's nice. I'll get my card. I went to a tailor the other day. I said, what's your cheapest cloth? He said, you're wearing it. Take your time. You can only have one of our star celebrities to help you. Now, who would you like? Just refresh your memory, because age does wither them. So we're having Norman. Norman's on, right? Cookery, blank. Or in the south, cookery. Cookery, right? You just wait till Norman writes it down. Cookery, blank. Cookery, blank. Wonderful. And I'll tell you one thing, so fast, Norman. OK? You won't be long, because the light's faded it a bit now. When were you demobbed?
Oh. Same time as you, huh?
Right. Cookery, blank.
Class.
Cookery class. Norman, you have cookery book. Oh. Never mind, because you're not going away empty-handed. We've got rid of this one at last. A set of enamel cooking utensils, and also a Blankety black checkbook and pen, but also our best wishes. We've been a nice contestant. Before we go, may I just say to a lot of good mates, to Lance, to Jean, to Bill, to Fern, to Norman, and of course to Leslie, but above all, to you at home, thank you for watching. See you next week. Bye.